Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your girl IW, and today we're doing a comparison video between the Turtle Beach Stealth 520 headset and the Turtle Beach Stealth 500P headset. Now, both of these headsets are basically the same, but this is just going to show you the physical differences between the two headsets. And then later on in the video, I will do an actual, in-depth distinction between the two headsets. Now, first off, let's start off with the boxes. So let me put these away. By the way, I'm recording this with my cell phone. You already know. So I got these back in the day. Don't know when. The box for this one, the 500p, is way different than the 520. Now, this box, I personally think looks sick. It's taller than this box. Kind of bigger, too. But it goes into details, try to hype up the headset, oh, I got super hearing and all this stuff, man. Turtle Beach, they be trying to get you. This one says it has 7.1 surround sound, but this headset doesn't have true 7.1 surround sound. It's also wireless, you already know. All this stuff, the box features are completely different. I wish they would have stuck with the all black, but yeah, look at this. Look at this. Box is completely different. This headset box, I think it doesn't really show you. Yeah, it doesn't even say 7.1 on the front. It just has super hearing. That's basically it. Then it has 7.1. This is actually true 7.1 surround sound. This one is more clean. It's like, we don't need all the gimmicks this time. We already established ourselves as a headset dominant. So we don't need all these little gimmicks anymore. Now, physically, this is the 520. This is the 500p. It feels like the 520 has a different, body to it. There's not many differences. I mean, mine, of course, mine's been chewed on for some reason. Someone ate my headset. It wasn't me. But there's not really too much differences physically with the headset. They basically look the same. So the only differences I saw was on the little knob. The icons are a little different. That right there, I believe, is different. But other than that, it's not too many different physical aspects of the headset. See, yeah, this one that didn't distinct where you put your mobile cable on. I guess people had issues with that, but it's basically the same exact thing. Now, what I can say is this headset, the mic locks in a lot better than it does on this headset. The mic actually snaps in. You hear it's in. On this one, it doesn't do that, and you can't really tell if it's in or not all the way. Is someone really doing their yard while I'm trying to make a video? Come on, man. I mean, not their yard. You're freaking fixing something. Come on, dog. But that's basically it. When you turn it on, it flashes. But when you have it connected to the wireless receiver, it doesn't flash as much as it does now. It's consistently blue, which I like when you're playing a game, because I don't like the flashing lights in the dark. It's kind of annoying and distracting. But with this one, it flashes as well, but it does it forever. Even when you're playing the game, even when it's connected to the wireless transmitter, it still flashes. I didn't like that, but I'm happy they did change that. This is the end of the physical comparison of the Stealth 520 and the Stealth 500p. So now I'm going to get into, the actual features and in-depth distinction between the two headsets in a commentary with face cam. So let's get into that. Yo, what's going on, Wolf Nation? It's your girl IW, and today you guys are watching a solo 64 kill safeguard game. That's right, I was playing safeguard using the Dingo on Infection. Now, I was actually kind of playing like a little camper, but we ain't gonna talk about that, alright? Don't leave no comments saying that, hey, you playing like a little wuss. I know I was, alright? I know. But in this gameplay, I got on 20, and then I died, and then I got another brutal, so I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, leave a like for your girl. But today we're going to be doing the second part of the comparison video for the Stealth 500p headset and the Stealth 520 headset. Now, we're gonna have some categories. I have my own set categories that I'm gonna compare them with, and then I'm gonna let you guys know what my recommendation is at the end of the video. First off, let's start off with noise cancellation. Which headset has a better noise cancellation? That goes to the Stealth 520. This headset, to me, I feel like it cancels a lot of things better. Like it cancels voices and ambient sounds in your house, in your room, better than the Stealth 500p. Next category is fit/comfort. Now, both these headsets feel the same to me. Alright, they both fit the same, they both feel the same, so there's nothing really to contrast or anything like that with this headset. They both feel good. You gotta break them in first, but they both feel great. They both fit well. They fit my head perfectly. I didn't have too much problems with them or anything like that. It didn't really hurt my ears with my glasses or anything. So both of these headsets were basically the same in that aspect. The mic quality, to me, I think that the Stealth 520 mic quality is a lot better than the Stealth 500p mic, just because for my Stealth 500p, I feel like the mic sensitivity was really low. Like, you have to adjust the mic volume on your PlayStation super high all the way up so people can hear you well, or if you're live streaming so people can hear you. But with the Stealth 520, you don't have to put it as super high. You could put it at like a little bit over good, and your sound pretty much okay, the same and everything. So I think the mic quality, the mic adjustment level and everything for the headset, for the Stealth 520 headset, is a lot better than the Stealth 500p headset. This is a lot to say. It's a lot of, Stealth 500. It's a lot to say. Okay, I'm gonna trip over my words sometimes. Don't judge me. The sound quality. Now, this is a big one. This is a really big one. I personally think that the sound quality of the Stealth 520 is much better than the 500p. I can sound a lot better. Music sounds a lot better. Movies sound better. Everything just sounds better on this headset. It's actually true 7.1 surround sound compared to the 500p, which was like 5.1 or something like that. It said it was 7.1, but it didn't really have what this had. Like, you can notice the difference in this headset, or at least I can notice the difference between these two headsets when it comes to sound quality. The mic monitor feature for both of these headsets seem to be pretty low, but I gotta admit that the Stealth 520 mic monitoring is a lot better than the 500p. The 500p basically had no mic monitoring. I never heard myself in my headset. It didn't really like work. I didn't even notice that it was supposed to be there. But for the 520, I could notice it slightly, but not too much. It wasn't really, strong. It wasn't really loud or anything like that, so I couldn't really hear myself. But it's still there. So the 520, if you're into mic monitoring, you can actually hear yourself a little bit better than a 500p. Features. This thing comes with the same features as the other one. Like, it's basically the same thing. They're basically the same exact headset, and so one is the newer one, the cooler one. It's like a car. It's like in a 2014 Camaro and 2013 Camaro. There's only a look update. Some features may be different, but not too much changes. It's basically the same car, right? So this headset, the features are exactly the same, exactly identical. The only thing that's different, as you saw in the beginning, was that some of the labels were a little bit different. That was basically it. Now, here's the big difference between this headset. The Stealth 500p is only $79.95, which is basically $80. Okay, it's on sale right now. I think regular price is like $129, basically $130 regular price, but you can usually get it on sale most of the time for $80. The Stealth 520 is on sale right now also for $99, basically $100, and regular price is $129, basically $130. So depending on your price budget, I would say spend that extra money to get the Stealth 520, because it is an upgrade. The feature, it sounds better, the mic is better, they both fit very well. But if you don't have the money, I still say the 500p is still a good headset. It just doesn't work on a Pro. That's basically what you're paying for. If you're planning on upgrading to Pro, then get the 520, alright? But if you're staying on PlayStation 4, like I'm staying on PlayStation 4, stay on the Stealth 500p. That headset is still a good headset. I highly recommend it. It's still a great headset, and it's on sale, so you can't really go wrong if your budget is low. But I say spend the extra money to get the 520, because again, it does sound better. The sound quality is better. The mic is better. You know, it's just an upgrade. You know, it's just upgrading it a little bit. So that's my thoughts on it. I highly recommend both of these headsets, but the Stealth 520 wins. I recommend it as an 8 out of 10. The Stealth 500p is basically like a 6 out of 10. So you guys be the judge of that. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. If you guys have this headset, let me know. Do you like it? You know, do you enjoy it? I love my headset. I love it. It's really good, and I recommend you guys get it. It's on sale. Go to Amazon or Turtle Beach or anything. Just go on sale. Go check it out. Go to GameStop. Pick it up. If you need a headset, I highly recommend it. Got the Wolf seal of approval. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, whoop on that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in another video. Peace.